Yo, people, this is Just Jordan and this is Credibull Canine. Now, Credibull Canine is the information hub for canines and lifestyle. Don't forget that. This is the information hub for canines and lifestyle. So, yes, some people may have seen me before, some people may have never seen me before. But if you see me elsewhere popping up, doing poetry, then yeah, don't be surprised because yes, I do poetry. I've been doing poetry for many years. However, dogs is my first love. So this is where we get all the information from the decade and a bit, worth of information, study, experience, and this is where we're packaging it and offering it to you as an information hub. So be very excited because there's going to be some great things on the way. Believe you me, there's going to be some great things. So that's who I am. So I have been doing different things like working with dogs for years now. For years. I mean, from when I was 2 years old, like from I could just say dog, that was it. I just love dogs. So my parents, they just poured into that desire and that passion really. So they always used to buy me dog toys. Um, when I say dog toys, not toys you give to your dogs, toys you give for your children, give to your children. Sorry, that were like teddy bears and stuff like that. Books that had dogs, and that's what really helped my reading and my development and my creative writing because it was the love of dogs. Really, first of all, it was a gift from God. Um, let me just make that clear. But the development came from the passion of dogs, and that's the God's honest truth. So that's where we're at right now. So I'm based in London, UK at the moment. I was born in London, UK, and I've loved dogs all my life, as I said. So this channel right here, as I said, is for you, dog lovers, for you people who perhaps don't like dogs but want to learn more about dogs. This is the place for you. So this is where we're at right now. So this myself, there's one of my cousins. He'll introduce himself at a later date, and one of my nephews, he'll introduce himself at a later date. But right now we're starting with me, and as I said, my name is Jordan. So everyone, welcome. This is me. So people might be wondering, what are they going to see on this channel? What you're going to see, you're going to see interviews. You're going to see interviews with experts. You're going to see interviews with service providers for dogs. You're going to see interviews from vets and vet nurses. You're going to see interviews from breeders. And when I say that, I mean licensed breeders. You're going to also hear from people who are not licensed breeders, but their dogs have had puppies before, like accidental birth. You're going to hear things like that. You're going to hear from people who have just had dogs over the years. But what we're specializing is credible information, because this is an education pay up. Oh God. This is an education space. Yeah, this is the space for education. It's the information hub for canines and lifestyle. Don't forget that. Cool. So why are we doing this channel? We're doing this channel because, this is like 30 years, like with my cousin, myself, my nephew combined, like this is 30 years worth of information, like just being compiled, and given. We're doing this out of passion. That's why, like, we're doing it. And over the years, we've developed like so much more information, skills. We've studied too, so we've got certificates in various things, which we'll, go into later on in other videos. But our why is because we have a passion for dogs. We've got a love for dogs, and also it's about the effects that dogs have on us. And when I say us, I just mean the human race. We have traveled, to many countries across the globe, and we've spoken to people with dogs, and it's been amazing to see how dogs just bring people together, and that's what we're specializing in, and this is our why. And we want you to know things that you probably didn't know before, and if it is things that you did know before, we want to show you aspects that you probably haven't considered yet, aspects that you haven't seen yet. We want to show you certain niches. We want to show you just certain things that are going on, because there are some people across the globe that are just doing some amazing work with dogs, and we want to give you insight to that, you know. So you're going to see interviews, like I said, with experts and, you know, vet nurses and so many people. Like, there's so many different people you're going to see, you know, from experiences with dogs, people who have had dogs for ages. Like, we're talking like our grandparents' ages and stuff like that. You've had years, had years worth of experience of owning dogs, like long before we were even thought of, you know. People who have had dogs so long that they've seen how breeds have changed. People who have got archives and photographs of dogs, like from the 70s, for example. You know, they've got pictures of dogs from then, dogs that they've personally owned, and we can see how the breed has evolved. Like, there's so many things that you're going to see here. Like, just stay tuned. We're not going to disappoint. Like, over the time, like, speaking to so many people who have dogs, you start to like expand your network. You start meeting people that you probably wouldn't have, you know, met before. And I'll give you a quick example, and I'm not going to take long because this is only the intro video. But let's just say, me personally, I'm walking in London. You know, London, UK, like, it's the capital. It's a very busy place. There's millions of people here, millions, and that's not an exaggeration. So it's like a very busy environment. So let's just say you're in a busy area, you're walking down the street, everyone's in their phone or everyone's doing something. They're not really like bothered about you, because guess what? There's millions of people around. And that's just it, you know. But it's just London for you. People are just getting on with what they're getting on with. Now, my experience, like walking down the street, it's just like no one cares. They just see a man walking down the street minding his very own. They're minding their very own. Yeah, happy days. But the moment I'm walking down the street with one of my dogs, and it's a dog that they like, oh my God, everyone wants to be your friend. Everyone's coming up to you, oh my gosh, like, how old? Oh, my friend has got one. And then, you know, like, what it's like, it's just like people just start, you know, you just know, people just start getting excited and just, it's just dog stuff, you know. But it takes someone who owns dogs to know, like, what I'm talking about. So, yeah, like, dogs just change things, and they just give you so many new friends, you know, because the dogs, they go and play with each other. They make new friends in the park and stuff like that, and then us, the owners, we make new friends, you know. So yeah, I mean, experiences you may have, like taking your dog to the groomers, we'll be talking about things like that. And then, you know, you start to develop relationships with, you know, service providers, you know, people from your pet shop, like so many different things. Like, look, there's so many things coming. I don't want to just go into it all now. So how are you going to see it? You're going to see it, like, as I said, from interviews. You're going to see, and not only interviews from people in the UK, let me add that as well, because we've traveled, we've got some new content coming from other countries, interviews coming from some people in other countries. So stay tuned. Like, there's just so many different things. So yes, I said who we are. I said what the channel was about, because it's the information hub for canines and lifestyle. Don't forget that. I've said why we're doing it, because of our passion. What else? Who, what, when? When you're gonna be getting videos as often as possible. And I'm not trying to flood the channel with just anything about dogs. No, this is quality over quantity. So whatever you get, it's gonna be quality information, quality content. Whether it's me sat in this chair, for example, you know, or if it's me out somewhere with a whole camera crew, and that's no exaggeration, because it could just be a whole camera crew, because we work with production companies, we work with so many different people who work in marketing and stuff like that as well. Now, someone will say, okay, so if you're saying that, why are you sat here like on this chair? Why is it not some fancy video? Because, to be honest, I just wanted to give you the rawest, purest form. Like, I wanted you guys to see me just sat down talking to the camera and not trying to like exaggerate or fabricate or just make it not about the dogs. Like, this right here, me talking, is an introduction so you can get to know me just when I'm relaxed, you know? That's what I wanted it to be. And then, yeah, you'll see those exciting videos with crazy edits and stuff all coming soon. So that's what it's about. So yeah, we're not going to be flooding every minute with just content just to, you know, algorithm or wherever it is. We want you to have quality. So that's what's going on. So yeah, who, what, when, why, you know. Sorry, I'm just there going over where, yeah, I said where. Because I said, yeah, we're in London, but, you know, you're going to see it's global, you know. So you'll see us in other countries. You'll see people from other countries coming over and, you know, sharing their expertise with us as well. Because we've got so much in store. We've actually, like, filmed, like, a lot of content, like, before we got to the introduction. Because we've just been collecting so that we can just start giving you the content that you deserve. So, yes, this is the information hub for canines and lifestyle. I'm Jordan, or Just Jordan Poetry, who, you know, you may know me as. If you don't know me, I do poetry, and you're also gonna see a bit of poetry. Like, some people have been like, oh, Jordan, like, can you give us some poetry you like about the dogs? Well, yeah, this is where it's at. Like, this is where you're gonna see poetry about the dogs. This is where the poetry meets the dogs. Yeah, and then this is the hub for it, you know. So it's exciting stuff. You're gonna see me sat beside some people who you probably wouldn't expect me to be sat beside, you know. So there's so many things. There's advertising. There's so many things going on. So just welcome. I just want to say welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. And I want you to like, subscribe, and share. You know, the handles are all gonna, you know, be coming up to our social media handles and stuff like that. And yeah, we're just gonna be educating on so many things: canine reproduction, complications, because that's the other thing. We also want to talk about the struggles people have, you know, when owning a dog and stuff like that as well, because this is about canines and lifestyle. You know, what happens when you lose a dog, you know, like, because dogs are a part of your family, you know. And if we're honest, some people love their dog more than they love other family members. Let's just say as it is, you know. So I'm just being real. Like, I wanted you guys to see me, as I said, in my purest and rawest form, you know, so that you can get an idea of my character, personality, and stuff like that. And yeah, and my presenting, you know, poetry, all about dogs, you know. So yeah, the good and the bad and the in-between, that's what you're gonna see right here on Credibull Canine. Yeah, that's the channel to remember, Credibull Canine. And I just want to quickly touch on the inspiration that I've got from other YouTubers, other experts in, you know, fields within, you know, dogs, trainers, as I said, service providers, people who do boarding, so many different things, pet transportation, like, the list goes on. Like, I have met so many people over the years, like people from dog shows, like judges, so many people. Like, I can't get into it all right now. This is what you need to stay tuned for. So yeah, please be excited and stay with me, because this is a journey that we're embarking on. And yeah, I want you to be on the vehicle. Yeah, don't jump on later, jump on now. So yeah, everyone, there's some interviews coming, and yeah, I'm gonna start uploading. As I said, some in its purest form, and rawest form, and then some with, you know, the best edits and all of that stuff as well. So it's exciting times. We're giving balance. It's not all fabricated. You're gonna get shorts, you know, you're gonna get like little clips from dog parks and all sorts of stuff going on. So yeah, be just be here. That's all I can say. Just be here. Welcome to the channel, and this is a family. This is a family right here. So we want you to be a part of our family of credible information for canines. Yeah, because this is the information hub for canines and lifestyle. Yeah. All right. God bless you all. Peace.